Merhaba arkadaşlar, kaldığımız yerden yeni bölümle devam ediyoruz.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
Şimdi yetenekler neler gelmiş? Bir mevcut puan var. Şimdi şunlar ana görev. Tamam, şimdi şöyle yapalım. Ee, Şöyle yaparsak olur herhalde. Buraya hızlı gelemiyoruz mu ya?
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Eternity?
That reminds me. It's good you say
I can appreciate Hogwarts all year round, but there's nothing like it. Do you think? I don't know what happened.
Neymiş lan, değişik bir şey.
Hey, it's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that fupa feather and potions, I reckoned you might be just the person I need. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired beverage, but I'm missing a key ingredient.
You and your concoctions. I don't know how you come up with these things.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Wisbies is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeyduke's cellar. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has her eye on me. Thinks I need to focus on potions class for a while, not for my own brews. I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and grab a few dried billywig stings for me.
Sounds simple enough. And who wouldn't want to go to Honeyduke's?
Ah, brilliant. Thank you. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
I'll see what I can do, Gareth.
Fair enough. You shall be the first one. Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. From what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a
Çok konuşuyorsun
boggart,
ya, çok
or
konuşuyorsun ya. Biraz
shapeshifter,
sus
if you
ya.
will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise? Revelio.
Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad.
Accio. Revelio.
Those statues are demiguises.
Revelio.
The moons, I assume, are an uninspired one. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have
Revelio.
suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of 2 statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahamora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom.
Hangisi açıldı lan?
Alohomora.
Anlamadım ki nasıl olduğunu. Alohomora. Bu ne ya?
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Compulso!
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and asphodel.
Yes.
This must be the prefect's bathroom. Hello, Hamora.
Ben bunun olayını hala anlamadım ya.
Hello, Hamora.
preparing for a rebellion. Rude. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative if the ministry would...
Aloha Mora.
Tamam, şimdi çözdüm gibi olayı.
Revelio.
The nerve of some students, thinking they can simply go anywhere uninvited.
Haydi yakalandık lan. O nereden çıktı? Ne güzel gidiyorduk ya.
Revelio.
That you are to be remanded at once.
Çok yaklaşınca anlıyorlar. Çözdük.
Expelliarmus.
Lan yanlış şeye bastım.
On account of my venomous tentacula? Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. How nice to see you, my young friend. I heard there are no students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacular. Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season.
Hufflepuff? Not Ravenclaw?
I know when I see a winning draw.
I thought it was a Hufflepuff.
Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar.
Neymiş?
And I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
How many statues are there to find?
I don't know precisely, but I've spotted dozens. Seems they're everywhere I look. You have your work.
You mentioned offering something in exchange.
I did. Once you've brought me enough moons, I'll show you even more powerful forms of... Not every lock is as easy to pick.
Understood.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Evet arkadaşlar, bir sonraki bölüm kaldığımız yerden devam edeceğiz. Videoyu beğenmeyi,
Revelio.
I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can.
kanala abone
I'd like your
olmayı
help with something.
unutmayın. Burada bir şeyler var ha.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately. I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Bir sonraki bölüm görüşürüz.
Now
Bye
that
bye.
you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.